Okay, today's video we're going to be looking at G.I Joe Classified Series, Alejandro Balam Luna Mendoza. This is Sundown. He's the new figure that's been added to the line, completely original. I'm guessing this is a Lenny or Tony creation because it's part of the 2026, and they said all 2026 figures will be Lenny and Tony creations, or Lenny, and part of 2027. So by the end of 2027, it'll be who's ever left in the G.I Joe team at Hasbro. So there's the front. You get the side there. You can see he's number 200. And take a look at this side. It gives you the QR code and then all the stats of what he's proficient in. I don't know them offhand because I don't know what the symbols mean, but you want to look at the back. There it is. There's all the mumbo jumbo there. And then the bottom, I can't show you the barcode because it came from GameStop, and we all know how hard it is to get the GameStop stickers off, but let's just take a look. At what details with Sundown. Quick question. I want to know what you think of this character and the G.I Joe brand in general with the Classified Series when they release figures that aren't from like the original toy line or the comics or like the cartoon, and it's these original characters. You like that they're taking the brand in a way where they don't use the G.I Joe characters and create their own, or do you want them to stick with just making the ones from G.I Joe first? I'm not against it, but there's a lot of Joe characters that haven't been given the classified form yet, and I would like to see them first before they do new characters, but I guess you have to keep the line fresh and do new characters. But anyways, let's take a look at his stuff. So you can see there's the cowboy hat with this little thing on the top there, and there's the little knife there, and he's got a hatchet, and there is one 6-shooter. Show you the side. You can see the handle too. I don't know if my camera can get it, but there is a little design on the pistol grips. And so here's the other one. So let's take a look at Sundown. So we can see him here. He's got, they are butterfly joints, because you can see. Let me take this off so you can see this. The T-pose, and then rotation there, rotation there. Let's see the head. That's as far as it goes down, and that's as far as it goes up. You can see he has a neck tattoo too. It looks like an eagle. He's got a little tattoo going on there inside of the neck, and he's got a, looks like a puma. And the other side doesn't have anything. Okay, so I got the neck. So I got that. Pinless elbows. Let's see the reach there. And, oop, reach there. So I got that. And we have that. But I don't know if there's any articulation up here because he has this vest in the way. So we do have ab crunch, and we do have the normal abdominal. the torso. Let's see. Not much of the Van Damme split. You can see that far down, this far out. And ooh, he's gonna spur himself right in the butt with this. So the legs go there, and yes, he will spur himself in the butt with that leg, but not with that leg. Oh. So pinless knee joints, and we do have the thigh swivel on both sides. I did get it right this time because it took a second to think. And we have calf swivel, and we've got ankle rocker and ankle rocker. Goes back that far and that far. So you can see the detail on the figure if you want to look. So we have Sundown there. Take a look there at the back. He's got the little pouch back there. So he has his gun holsters here. He's got the sheath for the knife. And and the hatchet there. So, like the hatchet goes there. Let's see. Can we get it in there? Yeah. Hatchet in there. Let me show the pistols. There's one and two. And then we have the knife go in there. Let's see the poncho that he has. So it has some sort of Aztec, or as Cobra Report said, Aztec or Mayan or Incan. I'm thinking it's Aztec, and he has like a little. It even has the detail of like a little fray there too, or like somebody shot it or stabbed him at it, and it's got a little there. And it shows some little rip there too. Put the detail in, and like the frayed edges along it. I have that there. Now, as you know, he has this great head of hair, but it comes off, so you can put the cowboy hat on. Let's see, will it go on? There. Not very well. I suppose it should go right in, like that. It kind of just sets there. It's more of like actually going in, but there he is with the cowboy hat. So you can have it like that. So basically, I know I saw around Facebook there was a picture of somebody who had taken the scalp off the top of Sundown, had his hat off, and just had him laying there with his top part coming off, and Spirit was holding his scalp. But anyways, there he is with the cowboy hat. If we want to put the poncho over him, we have it like that, so we can put the hair back on, because I think that looks better anyway, because I love this sculpted hair. I don't know if I'm going to use the hair or if I'm going to use the cowboy hat. No, it's got to go that way. Will it go back in? Sort of. What is going on? Okay. Now that I took it out, it will not go back on. Well, okay. Can we get it to go back on? There. Okay, it's back on. So, we can take that off if you want to, and just have it like that. Notice he does have the little G.I Joe logo. So if you want to see him with the guns, we can have a 6-shooter in this hand. A 6-shooter in that hand, so you can have him like this. You're probably so drunk you can't even see straight. You're probably seeing two of me right now. Well, then I got two guns, one for each of you. There he is with his pistolero. Pow, pow. Okay, so like that. Then if you want, you can take the hatchet out and see how it fits in his hand. So we have the hatchet in this hand. So there he is with the hatchet. It fits pretty well in. And if you want, we can take the knife out and show you like that. So there is Sundown. So all this stuff. I am, well, what is my score for it? Well, this was one when it saw it. I was like, I've got to have this, and I think it's a cool figure. I like that it's an original figure, but it totally fits in with the G.I Joe line because it's different, but it's also got that classified feel. And I do believe that these are the same ones that are used for the HasLab Wild Bill and also the new retro carded Wild Bill. But yeah, then the hatchet, I don't know if that came with Spirit or not, but other than that, I mean, I don't know. Does the Wild Bill have the spurs or not? But I was just thinking off the hand there. But otherwise, my score would be basically, I think it's a good 12. Or, I'm sorry, not 12. Whoa, that'd be really, out of a 10, it's a 9.8. You know, my only gripe is if they could have made the hat big enough to where it would have went over his head, so I wouldn't have to pull the hair off. But other than that, I think it's a pretty solid figure, except for that. But I don't know. You let me know. What do you think? Do you have this one? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. And once again, if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you like it. And if you want to subscribe to get more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And then also hit that bell to be notified when I'm posting new videos. Other than that, I guess until we meet again.